Wait. I know we're back and you guys are excited, but wait. Let me just quickly do something. Ooh. Let me just quickly do something. She who... Maggie, focus. Who gets... Wait, guys, please, guys. I'm just looking for the hashtag that I need to put. I'm just quickly looking for the hashtag. Just she who gets things done. Yes. Who gets things. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay, let me actually. I think it's the nails. Okay, she who gets things done. Hosted by at Maggie. E-double-G. There you go. Got it right. Hi guys, welcome to another weekly episode. It's every week. Weekly episode of She Who Gets Things Done, brought to you by Girls Gone Boss with your host Maggie RS. Today I'll be interviewing 3 new girls on their respective careers and what they do to help them pioneer in their industry and challenges they face and life advice that they're going to give to us. So it's another conversation. It's another conversation between all of us. And as the Girl Gone Boss team, would also like to wish my fellow host Crystal a speedy recovery as she has gone through something. She's going, yeah. So we just want to send her love and light, wishing her a speedy recovery. Hopefully she'll bounce back and we can co-host on the last episode. I think that would be pretty great. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into this week's episode. I can see the first 2 girls have requested their requests. And then we can go live with them. I am Maggie RS, if you guys haven't known. I'm Maggie RS.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. Thanks. And yourselves?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, if you guys don't mind, please introduce yourselves. Let the people know who we are talking to today.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
I am an actress, musician, and just media person.
Actress, media. Okay. The other person? Oh, wait, that is your name. Sorry. Your name. I just want to know.
My name is Shalati Sukhabi.
Okay, Shalati. Got it. Thank you. So sorry. Thank you. You can introduce yourself now.
Hey besties, hope you guys are doing amazing. My name is Clarissa, otherwise known as Coffee No Milk. I'm a YouTube content creator. I am a software developer, whatever. I'm like Hannah Montana. If I wake up today and you see me in the office, then, you know.
Yes. I love it. I'm just trying to find the Lost Girls Instagram because now people are requesting and I don't want to put the wrong person into the live. Okay, Debbie is the other person. Okay, Clarissa, Shalate, Debbie. Okay. So, tell me about you guys yourselves. What do you guys do in your respective careers? As Hannah Montana, what do you do?
As Hannah Montana, I literally do it all. Like every time, I actually dread that question. Every time someone asks, what do you do? I'm like, am I an influencer, a content creator, Instagram, YouTube? What do I say? But then, I think to just put it all together, I'm a creative, and that's about it.
Oh wow. Shalate.
I'm an actress. I play ETV's House of Zito show, which plays every day at 7 p.m. And
Is it silent on my side?
No. That's almost.
Okay.
I'm shocked. I thought I am the problem.
What's silent?
Like,
no,
you didn't hear the end of your sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, I said I'm an actress. I play Shoki on ETV's House of Zwide that plays every day at 7. and I'm a musician.
We've got an actress here. I love that for you. Okay, then in your respective careers and actors, Charlotte, has there been any challenges you've like faced as a woman in the industry?
Yeah, I think there's challenges in every industry, especially as a woman. I think biggest challenge I've faced, I think, is being looked at as just a pretty face and not having any substance, when really I do have a lot of substance. I do have a lot of things, you know. So I think that's been the major challenge, of people just kind of assuming who you are before really getting to actually know you, judging you just based off of your appearance.
Mm. Clarissa, you?
Assuming, oh, okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm assuming I'm next. I feel like, particularly in a YouTube space, and not so much Instagram, because I don't really care about my Instagram like that. But then in a YouTube space, I feel like the biggest thing was how I was received. So like imposter syndrome and that thing of like, am I good enough? And I feel like I've gotten past the whole am I good enough thing, because I mean, I have 80,000 subscribers. So it's like, girl, like sometimes I'm looking at myself, doubting myself. I'm like, no, man, 80,000 people saw your content and were like, I'm going to keep watching you. So what's like holding you back? But then I feel like also imposter syndrome, because I don't have a fancy life, guys. I just live a typical student life. And you see people on Instagram posting vlogs to Paris and Bali and all these places. Yes. And I'm like, so you guys want to just watch me go to UJ, get back home, and like make noodles. But they do. So yeah, I think it's just that imposter syndrome of like, am I good enough in a creative space?
Trust me, girl, we do enjoy watching you eat that bowl of noodles. As a person who is indoors all the time, trust, such content is amazing. Yeah. So has there been any woman that has inspired you to go into the career that you're in now? Anything that has inspired you? Clarissa, you can begin, and then we'll go over to Charlotte when you're done.
For me, it's just so many people. Like, I think of Shay Moo, she's a YouTuber. I think of Sophiology, also a YouTuber. I think of Viola Davis, just in the way that, she speaks in her book and how she's just open about being herself. And I'm like, okay, you know what? If these people, are people who at some point, like me, question themselves about putting themselves out there, then like, I also can. So I feel like they definitely have had such a huge impact on my life.
Interesting. Shall I tell you?
I think I draw inspiration from a lot of women in my life, just the women around me, my mother, my aunt. But if I had to choose one person, I would say Bonang is somebody who has inspired me since.
Oh, girl, yes. Definitely.
What a Queen Bee stand. Sorry.
And I love what she stands for and how she takes herself seriously and her brand seriously. And so that's somebody that I do look up to.
Sorry, I'm also a Queen Bee. I stand her. So in your guys' own opinions, like in your guys' respective fields, do you guys find networking important? Do you guys see the importance of knowing people in the right spaces, or just doing it all by yourself? How is your guys' outlook on such?
Okay, I'm gonna just go first and say, to be honest, at first I was like that closed off person who was just like, because I went to one influencer event and like, influencers are so scary. So I was like, oh my God, I don't like influencers, da 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 da. But then like, sometimes, just one person shouldn't like define the entire industry. I mean, you'll have people who I feel like will probably rub you the wrong, I don't want to say rub you the wrong way, but then you'd be like, yo, why is she being mean? But then they're genuinely nice people. And shout out to my friend Siam Tanda. I feel like she was like my first industry friend. And once we became friends, I learned about equipment, I learned about campaigns, brands. She put me onto things, took me to events. And yeah, I feel like networking really is like, you should don't close yourself off. Like despite the stereotypes on Twitter to say, sorry, influencers are a certain way or famous people are rude and da da.
A
Like
certain way,
there are
that's
kind
true.
people. They're very wholesome, kind people out there. So don't box yourself and just be
Yeah.
open. If someone doesn't like you, then whatever. The next person
So
likes
be
you. Just
it. So be it.
yeah,
I get you, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
would
agree.
I think networking is important, especially in my field. You never know who is the next producer or casting director on the next show that you might want to be on, or movie that you might want to be on. So I think it is important to never sell yourself short. Like if you are in spaces where there are people who could actually, work to your benefit or could present you with opportunities for your career, I think just
Mm-hmm.
dim yourself down and be humble. Just say, this is what I do, this is what I'm about. I'm a creative actress, so I'm this. And yeah, I think just always like align yourself, with your goals.
Mm. Yeah, guys. Can I just ask, is there like any major challenges like you guys face as like women in the industry and stuff like that? Like specific situations where just like, nah, this ain't it for me. It ain't it for me though. Ain't it for me. Is
I
there
think
anything you guys
just, patriarchy and misogyny within the industry is still a
mm.
thing. Just in general, like being a woman has always, never been like the easy thing,
True.
especially
Yeah.
True.
in
Mm.
a very male dominated space in terms of the people who actually give opportunities or cast or whatever. It's usually men, so it's always trying to cross that barrier and just trying to come across just for your talent alone and for nothing else.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's very, very true.
Yeah.
Cause
I
like
wouldn't necessarily say like in the YouTube space as a woman, there are challenges I face because I feel um like there are a lot of women on YouTube and like my audience is mostly women. So I'm very like I don't know, it's a very safe space for me. So I won't really like there's nothing I can think. I've been trying to think like since before the live, but then there's genuinely no challenge I
mm.
can say I faced.
How is it? Sorry, I know this is off my script, but how is it being like in the YouTube like space and stuff like that? Like, how does it
Um
feel to be in that whole wow? I am an influencer, and like people when they are bored watch me. Like, how does it feel to be that girl?
I feel like sometimes I still haven't grasped it. I feel like I remember the one time I was on campus and I was with my friends and I'm vlogging and like someone's screaming like Clappy Noodles and I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, hi and I'm already awkward like, oh my god guys, by the way, I'm a big deal. Like not to pump myself up, but then like, but then it's not even like I don't really feel like even though I'm here
Yeah.
saying like I don't know, I just because I feel like my channel, sorry, I realized when I was introducing myself, I didn't really explain what my channel is about. My channel is about self-care, it's about lifestyle, and lifestyle in the sense of, since I said I'm just a student, lifestyle in the sense of my personal life, struggles I had growing up. So I feel like when I meet someone, I'm meeting like my sisters. I'm not meeting like
Mm.
people who call them like their supporters fans make me
Yes. Yeah.
cringe
Yeah.
because for
True.
me I feel like I'm meeting like you're my sister, man.
They've
So
made
I
you who
don't.
you are today, so they're like family. You know, I get
Yes,
you. I
yes. So
get
it
you. I
doesn't
get
really
you.
feel like you know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the comments are going crazy over you, hey? Like every comment I'm seeing now is like
Really,
going
I
crazy.
can't
And I'm
even
like,
read.
okay,
I'm
you know
such
what?
bad
I'll just give
eyesight
us a
sometimes.
platform to speak. I'll just because I'm like, wow. Is there any work to date in which you can say this is like the epitome of who I am today? Like something you are very proud of that you've done
Uh,
yourself.
I'm also a film and TV student. Recently, I
Mm.
had an assignment that was due, and we had to kind of do a poetic, personal reflection of your own individual experience of apartheid as an inheritor of it. So I got to
Mm.
write my own script, direct it, shoot it the way I wanted it, and I edited it as well. And
Wow.
so it came out really well, and I'm gonna post it soon. And I'm just
Mm.
something like I haven't posted it. I just screened it in front of class and everybody loved it. And for me, I was really, really proud of myself for that. I had never edited something completely by myself before,
Myself, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
together by myself, you know. So that's something that I'm really proud of, even though like not everybody has seen it or knows about it. But yeah.
I can't wait.
Love it.
Just send me the link. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting.
Same,
I'll be-
same. Because I know editing is not easy, so to
It's
have done it all by
not.
yourself,
Oh, it's
that's
Yeah.
very
who tried a
that's
YouTube
super nice.
channel and gave up after 2 videos. I'm like, this ain't it for me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Clarissa,
yeah.
is there anything to date in which you can say you're very proud of that you've accomplished?
Okay, so for me, I feel like I have like about what 50 videos on my channel, but then the one video which I really love and I'm so proud of and I'm like I love it so much. It's not really the video with the most views, but then I think it's the video that really connected me to my subscribers, and it's a video I filmed about me growing up. So like long story cut short, I grew up in Botswana, right? And my mom is a teacher, so at a private school. So basically, I was going to school for free, but then like my parents weren't making private school money. So when you're going to
Yeah.
a private school and you're trying to keep up with private school girls, when you don't
Yeah.
have private school
The,
money,
the
like
pressure's a lot.
yes, yes. So my high school experience was definitely one for the books. Like I just can't wait to write my own book on like that, because I wouldn't lie, it was quite interesting. So I just yeah, I was just oh, I told myself I'm never gonna cry on camera, but then there I was getting emotional. It's just I really love that story. Like I can anytime anyone asks me, I'll just tell you off the bat. But then yeah.
Yo, you guys' live sounds so entertaining. It's so very entertaining. I myself, as like a makeup artist, the proudest, like the moment where I was like, you know, now I've reached the epitome is when in 2020 in lockdown, I recently started doing makeup. I was like, you know what, with my mom's old makeup things, I was like, you know what can I do with this? I'm bored. Instead of doing
Yeah.
physics, I am playing with makeup. I ended up I entered Basi. Basi had a competition. I entered it. I was the youngest competitor.
Oh
And did I
wow,
not
yeah.
bag it? And I
Oh
was like,
wow, congratulations. Love that. Absolutely love that.
in that moment, I
Absolutely
was like,
love that.
thank you.
Yeah.
In the moment, I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm going to take this seriously now. I'm actually going to
Yes.
take this
Yes.
seriously. So if there's anything you guys could do, like start over the whole process, to change anything, what would you guys change into becoming the woman that you guys are today?
I think this sounds cliche, but I really do believe that everything happens the way it does for a reason. And if I had to really choose something, it would be just to be more confident and secure in myself much earlier. But I also feel to get to a point where you are confident in your abilities. So I don't think I would change anything. I think not to dim myself down so much and just see, you know, the greatness before needing to be validated by somebody else or by other people. If that's one thing I would change. But other than that, I, I'm grateful for the journey. And I don't think I would take it.
I think I would literally just echo her statements, because I feel like literally everything that happened made me who I am today, without sounding cliche. I know that's like, oh, that's like the most cliche thing to say. But then literally like the video, I mean, the story I just spoke about, I feel like there's just so many things I appreciate better. Like old me wouldn't come on here with my skin looking like this and no makeup on a live and be like, hi guys, you know. So I feel like everything just kind of, it all builds you. Like everything you go through, it's like some serious character building. So I'm honestly grateful for it.
Sorry. I'm just looking. There's one girl that I've been looking for.
Oh,
The
okay.
final girl. I've just been looking for her, but I can't seem to find her anywhere. But it's okay. We move forward. If you could tell a younger version of you or a younger person who wants to pursue the career fields in which you guys are, what would you tell them to help them out?
You gonna go first?
Okay.
Anyway.
Um, like, okay, I think what I would say for anybody who wants to go into acting and really make that a career is to be aware of how much each character that you're going to play is going to take from you emotionally and mentally, and just being aware of not giving too much of yourself to the person you're trying to portray and create.
Mm.
Don't forget about yourself in that process. Don't, focus on trying to be the best character that you can be, as believable and as this, um, while forgetting who you are and your own needs. And so I think know that when you go into the space, it takes a lot out of you emotionally and mentally,
Mm.
prepared for that. Um, that's what I would say.
Can I ask before Clarissa enters? Isn't it hard for you guys to cry on cue? Like, how do you guys channel your guys' emotions on cue?
Yeah.
Because knowing myself, I would full on laugh. I could not be able to do it. So how are you guys able to like channel everything and like be able to cry on cue?
I think it's different for everybody, but for me, it's, it depends on what my character is crying about. I used to just kind of trigger myself, like just think of something that has made me upset or something
Yo.
that's me,
Mm.
and then say the words, but then I realized like after, okay, I'm actually still sad. So that's
Yeah.
emotional and mental demands of acting, and just kind of finding healthier ways to get the emotion
Mm.
out, having to dig into places that you don't want to really go back to.
Mm.
So what I would say is to just, what I do now is I just really think of my character and the situation and what they have been through, and um, how can I best portray that? And sometimes it's not just crying, it's just being upset and like showing that,
Mm.
So I
Showing
think
that emotion.
I don't know how people cry in cue just like this. I've met some actors who are actually able to do that. I have no idea. I
Oh
wish
wow.
so. It seems so.
That's impressive. I
Yeah,
could respect. I could never go into acting. I tried it. Oh no, I'm too much of a joke. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
very
sorry.
interesting. I feel like one day I'd love to just like, dabble
Try
in
it.
there and see what, oh, it
Yo,
sounds so
no.
interesting. Yeah.
yeah,
Try. No, I know I did drama in high school, and I had one scene. It was an apartheid scene. I don't remember what was going on, and they're like, "Cry, Maggie," and I was like, "Huh? Wait, what?" I remember changing that subject, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. Anyway, back on
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Clarissa, if there was one thing you could tell a person younger than you who wants to go into a respective field, what would you tell them?
I feel like the first thing would be just start, because I get so many DMs of like, oh, I want to start, but I'm shy. Just start. I started with an iPhone 6, was broken, like half the screen wasn't working and the switch off. And
Mm,
it's just so terrible. So just start with what you have. Like, there's so many excuses. If you have an excuse, you will always have an excuse. Like,
true.
even when you have your equipment, it's gonna be like, okay, um, my lighting is not okay. You get
That's
lights,
not
and then it's
it.
just something.
Mm,
There's always going to be something. Like right now, I really want a mic, but then you can't stop at the just because of those things. Like, just start. And I think another big thing is like the whole thing of what's this thing called? What I mentioned before, imposter syndrome.
oh,
And
yes.
also, I've heard people say, oh, I don't have followers on Instagram. How am I going to start? I didn't have followers on Instagram when I started my YouTube. And yeah, it is, I won't lie. Like, I won't disregard the fact that it's easier to start YouTube if
When
you
you've
have a
got a
following on
base.
Instagram. But then
True,
it's
yeah.
not impossible, because something which I always tell people who ask me is that if you look at the people with 5 million subscribers, 1 million subscribers, 300,000 subscribers, they all once started at zero. No one ever got a channel with 50,000 subscribers already. They all once started at zero. So if you just internalize that all the people who you look up to were once here, then you just know that if they
Mm.
can do it, then I
You
can
can do
too.
it too.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, now can I ask, with being a student and being a YouTuber, how do you balance both of those respective things, because I know school ain't easy. I know that ain't easy, and I know on YouTube you need to upload like weekly, and I know there's
Yeah.
editing, there's filming. So how do you manage to balance those two things?
Girl, I feel like ooh, child, it's so hard. But then I'm not even gonna lie, it's so hard. Like I won't even come and lie here and tell you guys it's easy. It's hard, but then something which helps a lot is routine. And I'm such a routine person. Like if you go to my channel, you'll see self-care routine, morning routine, Sunday reset routine, that kind of thing. So I feel like routine is so like it just programs you to say, okay, damn, I'm waking up. Today's for content. Let's get content done. And because if you wake up um without being intentional about your day, then you're literally just gonna sit in bed. That's how you find yourself, like it's 12 o'clock and you're still in bed scrolling on Instagram, watching other people live their lives. But now what are you doing? Like not to be that blunt, but then what are you doing?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, damn. Do you guys consider planning as a vital part in your guys' daily lives as actors and YouTube stars? Shall I say, like, do you consider it very vital that you need to plan out your life, your day, your week, your schedule?
Yeah, I think it's very important just in any aspect to just have some type of structure. And also with me being a student as well and working, like it's easier when you do know what you need to do for the week, what you need to get done and all of that. So I try to, plan as much as I can, but also remembering that like if things don't go according to plan, it's also fine. Not
Mm.
so like obsessed with the plan and like then your whole life is in disarray when things are just not going the way you thought they would. So I don't like really stick to plans in that sense. I'm more of just somebody who does like a bit of structure, but I'm not gonna lose my mind if things are a little bit going a little bit which way or what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever way they're going in. Clarissa,
um
you, is sticking
yeah,
to
I
a
feel
plan
like
very vital in your career field?
yes, and no, I won't say it's very vital, but then for me personally, I'm someone who I plan my life down to like I
The
plan
T.
literally everything. I remember even when they reached out for the live, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, tell me what I have to do before so that so that I'm not like
Mm.
committing to you guys when I know I can't do it because every part, like every down to every hour, I have a plan to say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, so I hate that because, like she said, when things don't go my way, I get so upset.
It's
Like
kind of
that's just enough to
upsetting,
like
true.
ruin my day. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like trying to lose control and just get comfortable sometimes with things, just like with being spontaneous. I'm really not the person who you come to my house and say, I'm outside, let's go out. I'm gonna be like, no, what are you doing? You have to tell me like at least 5 working days in advance that you
In
want to go
advance.
out for lunch and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so do you guys use how do you guys use social media to help you guys boost you guys in your respective career fields? I'm gonna let Charlotte answer because the YouTube star, I know how you use social media. Pretty makes sense.
Yeah.
So how does social media help you build your career, like your space?
Yeah, social media is quite important in trying to build your brand and help you in your career. I think I have been struggling a bit because like the social media thing happens so fast, like the following, and then now I must post and now trying to figure out
Yeah.
like about and what kind of content I like to actually create. So I didn't go into it thinking, okay, I'm going to be a content creator. It's like now I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
so I think for me, I just know the type of message that I want to put across. Like when people come to my page, I just want them to see just positivity and love, and just like I'm very passionate about body positivity as well, and just
Mm,
self. And so how I use social media is I like to just kind of be vulnerable sometimes and tell people like my own experiences with
Mm.
my own body and my own insecurities and things like that. And I have a lot of younger girls who are DMing me who want to know like, how do you get so confident? How are you this, that I've always wanted to wear this type of thing or whatever. And so I kind
Yeah.
of that type of community where people just feel like they can come to my page and they'll see like the highlights or whatever the questionnaires of what
mm.
body positivity and things like that. And yeah, so I think that's how I would want to use social media and how I do use it.
How you use social media? Oh, interesting. Very. Clarissa, you?
Um, sorry, please repeat the question.
Now let me remind myself what the question is quickly.
Okay.
How do you use social media for the betterment in your career, in your respective career field? Like, how do you use it to grow yourself and influence other people? How is it of a great platform to you?
Okay, I think I'm going to answer like the how do I influence people, because to grow my career, it is my career. So it's kind of like you get me. So I think what she said of being vulnerable, because like I swore starting YouTube was just about hair tutorials, and like people would ask me like, oh, do a what's this video called where they ask you get to know you video,
Yeah,
get to know me.
yeah.
I'm like, what? Why do you want to know me, kind of thing. And I just wanted to be there and just post hair tutorials and leave. And then, when I started being vulnerable, I started like actually connecting like to my subscribers, which I really love. I love people so much. So to be able to like to just be even being vulnerable, like I was crying 2 months on my channel, so embarrassing. I was like crying 2 months on my channel, but then like from that I just got to know, like I know some of my subscribers by name, but I've never met them, and I just love like the safe space it creates. So I really love that. I don't know, I feel like I didn't answer the question, but like
no you did. No you did.
okay,
As
okay,
well
good.
as I come off I know people say, Meg, you come across as very intense. If you look at my Instagram pictures, I do come off quite put together, but once you watch my reels, you have a different output of who I am. And for me, my Instagram profile has just always been about, nowadays I feel like Instagram has become so much of such a competition. Like, so many females are like bumping heads on just to see who's actually on top. So with me and my Instagram is just kind of the sisterly figure, like the fun sister that you guys can always speak to,
I love that.
comment on, that sister that will bother her mother, just calm vibes. That's me. So even when people are like, Maggie, wait, how old are you? And I tell them my age, they go, huh?
Am I allowed to ask? Because now I'm curious.
I'm curious.
How old do you think I am?
Does my co-guest want to guess first?
Because you've said that people are shocked, so I'm gonna guess an older age. I think I'm gonna say like 27.
Clarissa, are you?
I was gonna say. Now I'm shy to say my answer. I was going to say 19.
I'm not 19. What's on?
Really?
I am 19.
Ouch! Run that.
That's scary. That's very scary. That
but not is 7. But you look young. I just thought people are always surprised because maybe you're much older than you actually look.
Yeah. Usually I always get you look way much older than you actually are type of vibe.
Really?
Like,
no.
You look like
I need to see your Instagram. I need to see your Instagram pictures. Maybe, how some people, like, also me in my pictures, people say, oh, you look older, but I'm like, yeah.
True. Yeah. If there's anything that you could say sets you apart in your respective industry, what would you say that it is?
I think what sets me apart is that I'm multifaceted. Like, I'm an actress, I'm a musician, and I'm a student as well, and I'm working at the same time. And people are very interested in, like, how do I balance? How do you do that?
Everything,
and
yeah.
People who are students, they want to also be working independent and do things for themselves and have their own type of things going for them already. So I think that's what about me, and that's what draws people in.
Yeah, that's a lot on your plate, hey?
Yeah.
I want to be like you when I grow up. I can't. Yeah.
Right?
I want to be like that. Oh, I can't. Ooh. Once I feel like my plate is too heavy, I go, but my bed looks very comfortable right now, hey? Think I'll see it when I wake up.
I get that.
Clarissa, what do you feel like sets you apart from your industry? Like,
I feel like it's just me letting go of the fear of being myself, and because I feel like it's putting yourself out there is a lot, and people don't understand that, because one two you post yourself crying and then you're trending on Twitter, or you post yourself doing anything, you post yourself at a funeral or any, and you find yourself like you don't know how people are going to receive you. So it's very like it takes a lot to put yourself out there. But I feel like because as cheesy as it sounds, authenticity, like I'm really not afraid to be myself. Like what you see is what you get. Like someone, I remember meeting like a social media friend, and they're like, oh my goodness, talking to you in real life feels like I'm watching a YouTube video. And I'm like, yes, bestie, that is the goal. That is literally my goal. So I love that
Yeah.
compliment. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. La, 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 la. Okay, let me talk about myself. Sorry
Yes, ma'am.
for me, what sets me apart as a makeup artist, I don't usually do normal makeup art like makeup, because at one point I was like, the makeup industry is just so overcrowded with makeup artists. Like every girl is just trying to get into makeup, and I'm like, big ups to them though, but what can I do that would make me stand out from like everyone? So I do SFX, which is
Okay.
basically the bloody scars, knives,
Yeah.
that whole shebang.
Oh, wow.
That's what sets me apart. But the problem with the makeup that I do is that it's not really in that high of a demand in South Africa. So it's kind of, it's cool to look at and it's cool to do, but there's like not much in which you can do with that skill.
Yeah.
There's like a limit to.
No, but then just like keep pursuing your dream. I feel like
Oh, most
if there's no
definitely.
market, you'll create that market. Like you'll be
True.
the person at the forefront. So like don't ever let go or give up on that. I love that for you.
Thank you, thank you. Um, let me just see. Okay, is there any walls that you guys feel like you have ran into in your guys' respective fields? Like just an obstacle in which you feel as if was just a little bit too much for you, but you somehow managed to overcome it.
For me, I think oh, it's a tough one. I think, you know, as she said, putting yourself out there is so hard to do. And like when people are watching you every day or seeing you, on social media or whatever, there's a lot of comments and a lot of sometimes negativity. And I think
Mm-hmm.
I've always been somebody who would really, really be affected at by what people are saying. Like if somebody doesn't like me, or if somebody like thinks I'm weird, like I'll literally sit in my room all day and wonder like, what did I do to make them
What
think?
did you do? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't
Mm.
like me or whatever? And what this career has now forced me to do is to literally just be secure in myself. If I know that I'm a kind, loving person who is this way and this way, whatever anybody else wants to say about me, shouldn't matter, and it can't matter.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says about me get to me. I would just perish because people say a lot of things like all the time. And I
Yeah.
think I've learned to do, or what I've also realized about myself and now I'm trying to correct, is when we see just one negative comment, or when somebody says just one negative thing, you forget all the positive things you've heard about yourself
Your
throughout the
content.
day. Or
Yeah.
Oh yes, true.
one person has said one thing, that's now the thing you're going to focus on. You're not focusing on the other people who love your content, who watch you, who follow you, and all of this stuff. You're focusing on the people who are saying you're boring or saying.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I think just in life, you just need to be secure in yourself abilities, so that whenever anybody says anything, it doesn't affect you, it doesn't phase you. So that's something I had to overcome. I was very, very self-conscious, so just overcoming
That
that.
specific aspect. Yeah. Clarissa, you?
First of all, that was such a beautiful answer. I feel like you spoke for so
True.
many women and so many girls because
Mm.
like that's something, I mean, insecurity, I feel like as a girl, it's definitely going to come to you at some point in your lifetime. So I really resonated with that. But then just to add on, because I feel like you really spoke for the both of us, just to add on, I feel like also the comparing aspect, especially for me. I feel like also in acting, since like there's so many actresses, we're like, oh, you know her.
Mm.
So as a YouTuber though, like I mean, you're looking at this person's content, you're looking at this person's content. It's like, oh, should I
Mm.
change my intro? Maybe in my description box I shouldn't be putting my Instagram. Maybe I should do this. Maybe
Yeah.
my thumbnails. Like I've changed my thumbnails so many times because I'd always compare. Like one thing I was unsure of was my thumbnails. So I'd always like compare myself. So I feel like also just knowing that you will always bring something to the table that someone else can't. So and
Mm.
you're unique in that way because I feel like so many times it's so easy for you to look at someone, admire them, and then try to be like them, but then you can only be
Yeah.
your best you, like in as much as, and you
Mm.
can, people can tell, like especially on YouTube, people can tell. It's like when you're trying to be like
Yeah, yeah,
mama,
you're
mama. You
mimicking.
see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get
So
you.
I feel like it's just that comparing thing also is like very hard to advise on because I mean it's something that people deal with every day and it's easier said than done. But then I think just always like what can I say? Like for me, when I realized that I can't always like be comparing myself to people, I just had to look at myself and really appreciate the things. And one thing I really love is affirmations. Anyone who follows me knows that affirmations are a big part of my life. So once you're telling yourself something, no one else can tell you anything else, and that goes also for negative comments because I remember when I hit 10,000 subscribers, my one of my hair videos had like blown up, and then someone was like, and I had like a little Kim Kardashian skit in the middle of the video, and
Mm.
then someone is like, oh, this girl worships the Kardashians and she actually
Of
bleached her
course.
skin. I've never seen this person, I
Oh,
don't know them. Yo, does the comment not
oh,
blow up? Everyone, yeah, she bleached her skin. That was my first time being like, I was still breaking into YouTube. Yo, did I not cry? And she was
yeah.
saying, you're saying I bleached my skin, but I didn't. So, it's like so hard. But then, like, once you're telling yourself, like, you didn't bleach your skin, so how
Mm-hmm.
are you getting offended by someone who you don't know, like, saying all these
Mm-hmm.
lies? And plus, like what she said, the positivity will always outweigh the negativity. Unless
Mm.
you're probably like really, really wrong, but like that hardly ever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what would you say is your guys' end goals in your guys' careers? Like what do you
Ooh.
guys see as the end picture for yourself? Where do you see yourself in like 15, 20 years?
Ooh, that's very interesting. Um,
Yeah,
okay, she can go first.
Shall I
I'm
say you
not
have the
I don't
platform?
have an exact like picture of what I see in 10 to 15 years. I just think I want to look back and not have any regrets of not seizing any opportunities because of self.
Mm.
As I've been saying, like I struggle with or have struggled with insecurity, self doubt, and whatever. So I don't wanna. Sometimes I'm in situations where I don't, let it be known who I am and capabilities are and that I am the right person for this or whatever, or I don't take certain opportunities because I feel I don't think I'm the right person for this. So I think I want to get over that, and hopefully within the next 10 to 20 years I would have achieved a lot of milestones because I would have
Mm-hmm.
these that would just put me on the map and just like yeah.
Oh wow. Can I
I love
ask
that
before we get to
answer.
Clarissa, how does
Yeah.
it feel when your supporters call you by your stage name instead of your actual name? How does it feel to you?
It feels like at this point it's like normal because I mean that's what they know me as. It's not like
Mm.
when they're watching TV, that's what the other characters are calling me and whatever. So I used to not even like realize when someone's calling me, and because that's not my name, right?
That's
So
not,
now
yeah, yeah.
to it, it's like that's and that's how they identify with me. So it's actually
Mm.
cool to know that like the show has so much reach and people just see
Mm.
the person, and it always just shocks me when people actually know my real name. Like when people are like Shalati, I'm like, ah, you know my real name, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can I just
Okay.
ask one question, like before I answer? Like, do you feel like some people tie you to your character? Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, even in just conversation, like just tying
Yeah.
you to your, like they can't separate, like, and acknowledge the fact
Real
that you're an
you
entirely
from.
different person.
Yeah.
Do I ever feel
Do you
that?
ever feel like that happens?
Yes, definitely. I think also when you're on like a soapy and like you're in people's living rooms every day, like they
Yeah.
feel know you because they're watching you every day. So
Mm.
sometimes it's like a shock to them when they see you in real life that you're actually a real person.
A
And
real person.
no, I feel very normal. Like when I'm walking, I'm like, So when someone comes and they're like, oh my gosh, or whatever, or they're like literally shaking, I'm just always like,
Oh.
Yes.
oh. Yeah, like a lot of people can't really separate me from me, but I haven't been in a situation where I felt like someone actually thinks like the show is real and like I'm that person. But just like almost not being able to see me as a person, like a normal person, just in their space. So then it feels like I can't be a normal person because this person is just like looking at me like, are you real? And like
Yeah.
so yeah.
Nice, interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting. Like, oh, I think I want to be an actress now. It's just so interesting. Like, it seems so interesting. But anyways, because I was saying I'm Hannah Montana with the double life, but then acting seems like the actual double life.
Actual double life too.
Yes. I feel like I also don't really have an end goal per se. I feel like for me it's more so like a continuous thing. Like I just want people to always feel better about themselves when they watch my content, when they see me, whatever I do, if in the next couple of years, if I have a book, if I have I don't know, a reality show or something, I just want people to get the takeaway to feel better and be like, you know what? It's Sunday. I'm
Mm.
gonna run myself a bubble bath. I won't sit around wait for someone to take care of me. I'm gonna give myself that self care, that self love. I just wanna, keep like every single day till the day I die. I think my goal every day when I wake up is I want whoever I meet to like get the takeaway that they should just love themselves and take care of themselves.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to add one or two people from the watchers, the viewers, who are going to request and ask you
Okay.
guys questions. So you guys
Why
can
am I
have
anxious? But okay.
you guys can interact with the people that are viewing. I am just going to pick a rand. Let's just pick her and see if she's present. Da, 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 da. Okay. All right. I guess not. I guess not. But that's very, very interesting, especially the Shoki part, like the Shala. You see, everyone's calling you Shoki. Even now, I know it's like Shoki. Oh my days! The acting part, we're having to live two separate lives. Have you
Yeah.
ever felt overwhelmed when there's like people coming towards your stuff, or do you ever feel like you just sometimes want a little bit of privacy, or do you love when fans give you love, while supporters give you love?
Um, I do love when supporters give me love, but sometimes it can be overwhelming because, as I said, like I don't walk around like, yeah, this is me, whatever, So a lot of the time, I'm always taken off guard. Like I always literally like forget. Like I'll just be somewhere, and I'm not even wearing, like my best attire, and I'm just like, let me just do an in and out in the shop, and then someone's gonna come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, no, like, not when I look like this, child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are moments where I feel like, oh, I just want to be like normal.
Hi.
Normal. Yeah.
And
Hi.
Hi, my question is for Shogi.
Wow.
hi,
So, how does she
Carissa,
feel
then
about
you, do
the
you ever
dating
feel like you're
scene
overwhelmed by
or
the love and
the
support?
kissing part and
Or is it still
everything?
under wraps,
Like,
Nyana, so you can
him and
still
Kosi
live?
seems like really,
Hold on.
really
Can you
good.
not
Like
see
a
her?
real couple. They seem like a real
No.
couple. So,
She's talking right now.
sorry,
Charlotte, can you see her?
Yes, I
Yes.
can. And you're speaking over her, and she's asking her question.
I am so sorry. I can't see anything on my end.
Now
I
she's gone.
I
She
am so sorry.
literally,
I can't.
I
Let, I
like
think.
paused for a second, like, what's going on?
was like,
Shame, the poor girl. The poor
I
girl.
feel so bad.
and I didn't see her name as well.
I didn't even hear the question. Shame. I just couldn't let her go on while you were speaking because I'm like, okay.
Stop me. Now I feel bad.
Shame, sorry, babe, but she can like
Shame. She must.
request again.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can she maybe request again? I really
Aw.
could not see anything. Oh my gosh, I feel so awful now. I feel so bad. Okay,
It's
let's
okay.
wait for her
Instagram.
to request so I can accept her request
Okay. Do
again.
you remember who it was?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. So, I'm gonna keep quiet. Please tell me if she's here so I can keep quiet. Because I don't know
Okay.
if maybe my screen is something's off with it. I can't see anybody here.
Hi
So
guys,
yeah, Clarissa, do you
Hi.
feel
Now there's someone.
how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Great,
How are you?
thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Thank you, thank you. No, I cannot say the other one.
She can't hear you or see you as well, but it's fine. You can
Me?
still.
Really?
No, she's
Yeah.
saying she can't see. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get that. Oh, but do you have a question for any of us there? Okay, I guess. I was gonna take your hosting role since.
no, take it, girl. At this point, there's nothing I
What's
can
going
do.
on? Can't you ask? Can't you put that questionnaire thing so that people can just type their questions? Maybe.
Their
Oh,
question,
yeah.
yeah.
Shame.
Okay, I think it's active, so they can just send their questions through.
Yeah. Let's just.
Is
do
she
that.
still here? I don't want to interrupt
No,
her.
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
She's
I
not.
didn't.
That is so funny. Have you guys watched Invisible Man on Netflix?
I have.
You have? Oh my goodness.
When I tell you the plot twist at the end had me,
Yes.
I was shook.
Wait, starring the lady that plays in *Handmaid's Tale* as well.
Yes.
Yes.
That one. Yes. You have watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was having that moment here, like, okay, what do you mean you can't see her?
Okay, I've accepted the last person. Let me just see
Okay.
if maybe she'll pop up. Will I be able to see her or still nothing? Because wow.
And I think whoever comes on must just ask their question quickly, because I feel like the thing is kicking them out. Because
True.
Oh
I
yes.
think
Yeah.
so too.
Because it was very short, and I don't think she's the one who left, even the first
Mm.
lady.
Yeah, because she was still talking, the other girl.
Well, I guess something's wrong with my Instagram. All right. Anyway, we are left with 5 minutes. Let's close this up. Any last words or words of inspiration you want to give people that are watching this live, people that want to become YouTubers, actresses, anything that you guys want to say, a quote you live by that helps you strive through every day?
Shoki, you wanna go first, or should I go first?
Gosh. I think what I would say is, if you do have goals and okay, no, let me start again. I think you need to know exactly what your goals are. 5-year goal or a 6-year goal, whatever. Keep it on track with that goal. Once it's 4.5 years, there's 4.5 years left, 4, 3 years, and so on. So start now with whatever it is you want to achieve within 5 years. Because I feel like a lot of people, and even me, are, in 10 years, I want to be having this and living there. Okay, so how are you going to get that? What are you doing now to get to that point? So I think also kind of to link to what you said earlier, just start, whatever it is that you start. Don't make excuses. Don't be like, oh, I'm shy, whatever, I'm scared of people. So if you are shy, but you want to be in, the industry, or you want to be on YouTube, then work on your shyness, you know, work on, you know, help you, or that are, you know, what is it, debilitating you from being able to get into whatever spaces, and then get into those spaces.
Interesting.
Um,
Carissa?
Okay, I'm about to have like a little preacher moment. For me, my quote would be from Jeremiah 29:11, which says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you." And I feel like that verse has brought me so much comfort, because even when I see people working with the brand I want to work with, or getting their plaques or whatever, I just know whatever higher power you believe in. Like for me, I just know God has a specific plan for my life. So even though it's not coming now, it's going to come eventually. When you're looking at her in her acting career, she's doing so well, and you're like, you're going for all these auditions, like, when is my breakthrough come? It's going to come for you. And I also just want to say, just love yourselves, guys. Just take care of yourselves. I mean, it all starts with you. Like, it's so hard to go around looking for love when you yourself don't even know what it looks like. So you have to familiarize yourself with it by giving yourself love first before you can start seeking it elsewhere. And just take care of yourself, man. When you feel good, you look good, and you do your
look
best
good,
work when you're
true.
your best self. Period, besties. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Coffee No Milk as one word, guys. Subscribe. I need my plaque like yesterday. So thank you so much, besties.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That was really, really beautiful. And I want to add to that as well, because I was watching a sermon on YouTube not too long ago. And I also want everybody who's watching to just remember that voice in your head that's telling you that you're not good enough, or that you're not going to make it, or this person has that opportunity that you want, now you're not going to get it, is a liar. God would never speak to you that way. God doesn't view you that way. So don't speak to
100%.
don't listen to that voice, because that voice is really the devil trying to just deter you from your destiny and from what you're meant to become and achieve in God's word, as his promises say to you that you will prosper. So yeah, that's what
100%. Oh, I love this life so much, guys.
yeah.
Now I feel like the quote I live by is not as powerful anymore.
Girl, stop.
But I live by a stanza in Maya Angelou's, one of Maya Angelou's poems, Still I Rise, which says, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, but still like dust I'll rise." Which kind of for me means no matter what obstacle I'll face, no matter what you will say about me, no matter what will disturb me in my path forward, I'll always find a way to rise, regardless of the circumstances put ahead of me.
Definitely.
And I think that's what I'd also like to tell people. Like, if anything, there's a wall in front of you, I feel like there's nothing stopping you from conquering it and becoming bigger and better. Nothing.
100%. 100%.
So any closing remarks? I just want to tell you guys, this live will also be uploaded onto YouTube and on this page. So you guys must just be aware of your notifications. Notifications will be sent out and everything goes up.
Awesome.
So yeah, any closing remarks? Subscribe to my I'm waiting for Shalati to drop. I'm waiting for it.
I think we're working on an upcoming EP, so people should stay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be following you
should
guys on my
have done
personal
a little
account.
song for us, guys, like when we earlier on. We should have bullied her into singing.
Definitely a theme song. We would need a theme song.
Actually,
Honestly.
period.
No, but definitely I'll be following you guys, both of you guys, with my personal account. I will not. It's
Okay.
Maggie RS.
Definitely follow back.
I'm going to stalk your stories.
Yes, please go watch my videos. I need the watch time.
Oh, definitely. Oh, tonight. Plus, I'm an iPad kid. I cannot eat without watching something. I'm on your page. I am on your page. I am on it. Any closing remarks you guys want to tell the people?
I think that's it from me, guys. Just subscribe. Instagram, I don't care too much. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Shall I tell you any closing remarks?
I think just to echo what we've all been saying on the live, yourself, you can do it, and nobody can tell you that you can't. And if you believe in a higher power, then let that be your anchor and just let that root you in your faith.
Oh wait, hold
Okay,
on.
guys.
Sorry, one last thing. Sorry, one last. A very shameless plug. This is very off topic, but still in topic. Since I spoke about being authentic and real, I'm all about acne positivity and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'm going to be at Dermalogica in Mall of Africa, and we'll be celebrating Acne Awareness Month. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Girl, if I didn't have somewhere to be tomorrow, I was there. I was gonna be there.
Man, as long as you're there in spirit, I appreciate it.
Definitely. But if you see me in the crowd, don't be shocked. If I'm there,
Okay, cool. I love that. I love that.
So guys, thank you so much for joining this live video. It will be safe for everybody that wants to watch it later on, was unavailable to watch it. It will be safe. Thank you so very much, guys, for sparing an hour in your day to come speak
Nice
to me.
both of you.
Yeah, it was nice.
Thank you for giving me and many other people words of encouragement. I really appreciate it. And as I can see now, I think we're all going to go watch Shalati on ETV now. I
don't have a TV, but then I'm there.
I think that's where everyone is going now. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining the live. It means a million to me. So love you guys lots and wait for my follow.
Okay, cool. Say less. Have a great evening, guys.
Thank you guys. Bye.